It's time to once again take a look at some of the best PS4 game deals available right now. There are some great deals available on some awesome titles, so let's get right into this. World of Final Fantasy for $20. World of Final Fantasy is not your traditional Final Fantasy game. Right away when you look at the game, it is a stark shift in presentation and art design. It features a more chibi and childish art direction, and it's gonna deter a lot of people away. However, there is still some charm to the game, and there's a lot of fan service for longtime Final Fantasy fans. At its initial $59.99 price point, I could see why many were hesitant to pick it up. However, now for just $20, World of Final Fantasy is actually a pretty solid pickup. Yakuza Zero for $30. Yakuza is one of the most underrated franchises in gaming right now. It originated back on the PlayStation 2, and it's been a big fixture over in Japan. However, stateside, releases have been very inconsistent until last year, where Sega really put their foot down and have started to bring more of the Yakuza games over here. It began last year with Yakuza Zero, and it continued later in the year with Yakuza Kiwami. However, Yakuza Zero was really the star of last year. It serves as a prequel to the series, and it features great gameplay, great storytelling, and an awesome setting and world to explore. Yakuza Zero is a game that doesn't go on sale often, and now it's down to $30 at Best Buy, just $24 for Gamers Club Unlocked members. Nier Automata for $30. Nier Automata is another game just like Yakuza that doesn't go on sale often, and this is one of the better deals you'll find for one of the best games of 2017. Nier Automata is a loose follow-up to Nier, a JRPG released last generation with not a lot of fanfare. However, those that did play Nier recognized it for its brilliant storytelling and great music. However, it did lack a little bit in the gameplay department. However, with Nier Automata, the follow-up is developed by Platinum Games, and if you know what Platinum Games are all about, they're about high-octane action gameplay, and you see that shine in Nier Automata. Along with that, you've got the very good story, and you've got great music in it as well. $30 for Nier Automata at Best Buy is a steal, and once again, just $24 for Gamers Club Unlocked members. That is a bargain. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Road to Boruto for $20. Anime games have always been rather inconsistent. You look at titles from the Dragon Ball franchise and One Piece games, some of them are good, but a lot of them are really bad. However, with the Naruto games, most of them are really good, and that is doubly true for the Naruto Storm franchise. The Naruto Storm franchise reached its peak with Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, and the Road to Boruto edition also includes all of the downloadable content as well as the Road to Boruto expansion. If you're a fan of Naruto, you're gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of this, and while the single player mode of Storm 4 does follow a lot of the story elements from Naruto, a lot of the battles are super over the top and not at all resemblant of what's in the anime, so you can go into it and have a unique experience even if you've already watched Naruto beginning to end. However, if you're not a fan of Naruto, you probably won't enjoy it as much. However, it's still a really fun fighting game. It's just $20 at Best Buy, $16 for Gamers Club Unlocked members. Call of Duty World War II for $36. Call of Duty is one of the most iconic and recognizable franchises in all of gaming. Sure, it might not be everyone's cup of tea, and at this point it has gotten a little bit redundant. However, there is no doubt that there is a gigantic audience for Call of Duty, and that is still true today in 2018. However, with the Call of Duty titles, they are very rare to go on sale, and that's why this deal on Call of Duty World War II is so good. But what about the game itself? Well, World War II is actually a really good game. It has a great single player campaign, the Nazi Zombies mode is solid, and the multiplayer is pretty engaging too. It's just $36 at Newegg with a promo code, and that's a pretty solid deal.
We will take you around Europe to the border of Russia to the tip of Africa in Gibraltar.
Cool. Excellent.
unique locations to multiplayer as well as some of the most iconic ones.
Titanfall 2 for $10. From one of the most iconic and recognizable first-person shooters to one of the most underrated first-person shooters of this generation in Titanfall 2, what a fantastic game Titanfall 2 is. It's the sequel to Titanfall, and this time around Titanfall 2 did make an appearance on the PlayStation 4, and Titanfall 2 is a far better game than the first Titanfall. This time around you've got a single-player mode that's pretty good, and the multiplayer has so much more depth to it. It's just unfortunate what happened to this game. It was released in 2016 around the time of a lot of other juggernaut FPSs such as Battlefield 1, the Call of Duty that year, Overwatch came out a few months prior, so it had a lot of competition and it just kind of fell under the radar. However, Respawn have been committed to updating the game and keeping it fresh, and now at just $10 at Amazon, it is a bargain, and if you're a fan of first-person shooters, please buy it. Battlefield 1 for $17. Rounding out this trio of first-person shooters is Battlefield 1, another fantastic first-person shooter released right around the time of Titanfall 2, and a major reason why Titanfall 2 didn't perform up to par, but Battlefield 1 itself was an awesome game too. It had a pretty good single-player campaign, great visuals, and the multiplayer was a blast. $17 is a pretty good price, however this is a used copy from GameStop, still a solid pickup. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue for $20. When you think about Japanese RPGs, one of the franchises that have to come to mind is Kingdom Hearts, and we've been waiting a long time for Kingdom Hearts 3, and it looks like Kingdom Hearts 3 will be released in 2018, but if you want to hold yourself over a little bit, you can pick up Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. What is in this compilation? Well, I'll tell you. It includes Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, which was a 3DS title, and while to some you might just think that it's a spin-off title and not worth your time, it is a legitimate continuation of Kingdom Hearts 2, so if you're a fan of the series, it's an essential title to play, and along with that, you've got an original experience, a shorter experience that centers around the character Aqua. At its initial price point, it was a little bit expensive, but now that it's down to $20 at GameStop, it's a solid pickup.
Strike down Xehanort. 7 sleeping keyholes must be found and unlocked.
You've been here many times, relived again and again, like deja vu.
What's written in the last page of the book is gonna happen.
We're here to make sure that...
Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, why don't we talk about another collection, the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix for $25. So Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 is great for existing fans, but what about gamers that want to get back into the franchise or just want to get into it in general? Well, then you gotta check out the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix. This collection includes Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, as well as Kingdom Hearts Ray Chain of Memories, and on top of that, you've got various cinematics from other games. It is the ultimate entry point for newbies to Kingdom Hearts, and it's a great way to get the entire story. I would recommend to check this one out first and then check out Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. Now that 1.5 and 2.5 Remix is down to just $25, it is time to get into Kingdom Hearts before Kingdom Hearts 3 releases sometime in 2018. Fingers crossed it doesn't get delayed.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want.
You think you can defeat me, the true darkness? I know now, without a doubt.
And finally, Persona 5 for $30. This is a repeat of a deal that was available last week, but it is still available, and what a fantastic deal it is. Persona 5 is one of the best JRPGs of all time. That is not hyperbole, that is accurate. You can make a legitimate claim. It's the best Japanese RPG of all time. Many have said that it is their favorite game of 2017. I don't want to get into that debate at this point, but just know Persona 5 is an absolutely terrific game, packed with content, presented in such a stylistic manner, and you've got great gameplay, a great cast of characters, an awesome story. It's a game that while it spans over 100 hours, well over 100 hours, it really keeps you engaged for that entire time. And at just $30 at Best Buy, $24 for Gamers Club Unlocked members, it is a bargain. If you have not checked it out, please do so.
What's the answer?
Come to me!
What the hell? Come get some!
do this if we all work together.
So that wraps up 10 awesome PlayStation 4 game deals available right now. What do you think? Which of these deals are you picking up? Let us know in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.